All right, so just got done seeing the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, and I actually really liked it. It was like a little bit better than what I was thinking it could have been. Based on the trailers, I was thinking it was probably going to be good, but maybe not like as good as it could have been. But I thought this was as good as it could have been, and maybe even a little bit better. It's definitely has similarities to Inglourious Bastards, and there's lots of movies that have that whole, group of rogue men on some mission or something like that. But other than that base storyline to the movie, you do have Till Schweiger playing a villain in this, and he was, obviously the Hugo Stiglitz, in the Inglourious Bastards. So it was kind of funny seeing that sort of connection, I guess, if you want to call it that. But other than it being a very stylistic World War II type of movie like Inglourious Bastards, and some of the plot, especially just a few scenes here or there that kind of remind you of not having inspiration from Inglourious Bastards, but just taking some of the same themes as far as having a fun approach at a World War II movie. So some of the scenes that are in this rightly reflect on Inglourious Bastards. But like I said, that's not too much. Mostly, it's definitely its own movie as far as tone. Lots of comedic elements. Some really nice editing. Great score. Overall, even though the characters are kind of weak as far as not knowing too much about them, that works perfectly in this movie. I mean, there was a lot of memorable scenes, lots of interesting ways that they were editing several scenes. One of the standouts is the scene where I forget his name, but the main villain Nazi comes in and sits down at the table across from the Jewish spy. I forget the character names, but that scene, it goes almost silent, and then there's no background noise whatsoever as far as the environment, and you get just the sound of the lighter, and then finally some dialogue comes in, and there's a lot of memorable moments of how the movie is just having a lot of fun with not only the way that the aspects of of everything that's going on in World War II it's not super serious, but when you have these moments and scene after scene after scene where something seemingly is being done in a very stylistic manner, it never gets old, and the pace is really good. And so I think that in far less capable hands, some of the shtick of the movie would get old pretty quickly, but here it never lets up, and and the fast pace. The movie's 2 hours long, and it feels like a 2 hour long movie. It doesn't feel like it. You should really cut out anything, but it moves at such a good pace that you're never bored to the point where you're not liking some of the things that's standing out. And this, it fully embraces them and does it in a really good way. So yeah, I would definitely recommend seeing this if you like, obviously, World War II stuff, Guy Ritchie stuff. I mean, I think if you watch the trailer, you're going to get a pretty good idea of what you're going to get, and probably be surprised that it's maybe a little bit better than you were thinking it could have been. But yeah, there's even a musical beat that sounds like the Immigrant Song by Led Zeppelin at one point. There's a lot of interesting things going on, and yeah, I would highly suggest it if you think it's going to be up your alley at all. So until the next one, definitely like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Give me a thumbs up, but if it drives the views, thumbs down if you really want. But just do whatever you can to get the video out there. And I know it's not going to make a difference as far as how many people see this movie, because I don't think it's going to do that well. I think it should do way better, but I don't know. Hopefully this gets out there to as many people as possible, so I can maybe influence someone to go catch it, because I really enjoyed it. But I'll see you in the next one.